Okay, hello everybody. Today we're here in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 in Just Flight's Piper Warrior 2. We have a 74 nautical mile flight from Sierra Papa India Abraham Lincoln, which is a payware airport by Fly Too High, to Golf Bravo Golf Galesburg Municipal, which is an untowered field that's freeware available on flightsim.to. I'll put the links in the video details so that you too can enjoy both of those airports. We'll be flying VFR, using pilotage and VOR navigation to get us to where we're going. Should be an awesome flight, so let's hop into the pilot seat and get started. Alright, let's start by checking our circuit breakers are all in, our switches are all off. We'll head over here to the fuel selector and rotate it to the left fuel tank. We'll get the parking brake set. Next we'll open up the little storm window here. We'll check that the prop area is clear. We'll get the battery master on, check our fuel quantity, left and right. Those are both full and matched what I measured on the fuel tanks. We'll get the mixture to full rich, crack the throttle a little bit. All right, we'll get our feet on the brakes. Head back up here, clear prop. Prop looks clear. Go back down here and we'll turn on the fuel pump for a few seconds. Turn the fuel pump back off. Keys are in the ignition. And we've got ignition. Check the gauges. I can see that we have oil pressure. That all looks good. Adjust the throttle a little bit. And then we're going to bring the mixture back and lean it for ground operations. So we've got a good start. A little noisy, so now let's close up the window here and latch it. The avionics switch is to the right of the co-pilot's yoke, so we'll turn that on, and as everything gets booted up, I'll open up ForeFlight and take you through the flight brief. So you can see that we have a NOTAM here, which is that shaded area. If I tap on it, I can see that there's military exercises scheduled. Doesn't keep us from flying, just need to use caution. We're departing from Abraham Lincoln, which is a Class Charlie, so we're going to get a squawk code, talk to clearance delivery, ground, tower, and approach. On departure, our first waypoint is Petersburg on our left. Second will be Crane Creek, that's the blue line there. Then we've got a nice giant visual waypoint, which is Quiver Lake, so can't miss that. That's got a wildlife refuge, so we need to be 2,000 feet above that. Not a problem for our flight. Next we're looking for Canton on our right. And then our final waypoint will be this line here, which is Route 116 that we're going to cross. Then we are flying to an untowered field, which is Galesburg. And based on the wind, I've even put it into ForeFlight, we're going to enter a left downwind for runway 22. Abraham Lincoln Ground Warrior 85 November Alpha Stellar Aviation, taxi with India. Taxi and hold short, runway 31 via Bravo, Warrior 85 November Alpha. Alright, game on. So this is a beautiful payware airport. You saw that it has a modeled interior and the night lighting looks awesome too. So looking forward to coming back here at night. So we've got a nice short taxi here on Bravo. Check out some of the scenery as we're taxiing. We'll stop here at the hold short for runway 31 and then we'll do a quick run up. Flight controls are free and correct. Next we'll move on to the mag check. And we've got mag right, got a good drop. Back to both. Abraham Lincoln Tower, Warrior 85 November Alpha, holding short runway 31 at Bravo. Cleared for departure, runway 31 at Bravo, Warrior 85 November Alpha. Alright, today we are running with Rex AccuSeasons, which is giving us these fantastic fall colors. And we're also using one of the weather presets from Rex, which is giving us this beautiful fall sky. The real weather here in Galesburg is horrible. So normally I like to run with live weather, but it's like gusting 27 knots, IFR only, ceilings at 800. So that's not going to work out for my little Piper Warrior flight. So we've got a preset today, so enjoy the scenery. Alright, gauges look good, RPMs are good. And the Warrior really pulls to the left here on the ground. I am putting in a massive amount of right rudder to keep it centered. Now, I've never flown a Warrior, but this is much more right rudder than I think I would expect. Alright, we're pitching for VY. You can start to see some of those fall colors just out of the windscreen here. And once we clear the end of the runway here, we're going to do our initial turn. We're following the VOR, so we got a nice VOR radial to follow and a nice straight flight path. We are on track, so let's sit back and enjoy that awesome flight simulator scenery. Alright, that was a lot of fun. I love the fall colors through Rex AccuSeasons. It's a fantastic plugin if you enjoy VFR flying like I do, where your eyes are outside of the cockpit all the time. So I hope you enjoy realistic general aviation content like this. If you do, be sure to click that like button, leave me a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, as always, for flying along with me, and stay tuned for further flight adventures.